Sometimes you just find a product that just totally fits into your regimentation and improves your lifestyle so much that it doesn't matter if it's not a super complicated formula. And that's something today that I want to talk about with Total Focus from Seeking Azoth.
Welcome to PricePlow.
Now, I get a lot of questions about Azoth, obviously because I am affiliated with Supplement Snoop, who Brady, the owner of Azoth, is as well, affiliated with him in that business. And Justin's just a good friend of mine and also a co-host of our Supplement Industry Roundtable. So a lot of times I get questions about Azoth, and I'm finally happy to be able to tell you guys both on paper how this works and also anecdotally how it works for me. Total Focus is something that I have found really works well into my lifestyle. It helps me out a lot, and it's very versatile in what I can use it for. If you were paying attention during last week's Supplement Industry Roundtable with Natural Body's Tim Gritzman, I think about the 20-minute mark, I actually popped 2 of these.
Trying to do his job, like it wasn't his fault, like the man.
Because I needed a little bit of an extra pick-me-up, and they're perfect for that for me. At times where I don't need a huge boost of energy, I just need a little bit of focus, a little bit of energy, just enough, you know, if it's like from a post-workout drowsiness or something like that, these are perfect to add into my lifestyle, and I don't have to worry too much about falling asleep that night or being too energetic, or if the nootropics gonna be too intense for me. So today, I understand that when you look at, let's be real about it. Brady is a marketing mastermind, so a lot of times when you start to look into Seeking Azoth's marketing content, stuff like that, you can find ClickFunnels or really high grade content, very, very high, like well produced copy. And for some people, when you see that kind of stuff, it can be a bit of like oh, well, you know, of course they're trying to market toward me and they're trying to put that sale on me. But today I want to give you exactly why you come to PricePlow. You come to us for honest reviews based on our anecdotes, and as well as the actual science on how this stuff works. So I'm going to tell you first off the 3 ingredients, how they work, what to expect for them, and give you a bit of my anecdote on how I utilize it, just for how it fits into my lifestyle. So I know out there, when you look into a lot of these products, you'll get people with coupon codes that are seeking to make money off of you. I don't have a coupon code for this one. This is a sponsored video. I was sent this for free. We do have that kind of relationship with Brady. However, if you buy this, if you don't buy it, if you enjoy the content, you don't enjoy the content, I don't make any money off of that. I just want to bring some information to you guys to understand how this works and what it did for me in my lifestyle. So let's jump up from the top with the most interesting and newest one here, Zynamite. Zynamite comes from the mango leaf. I've just hilarious. I love mango so much. If you follow my personal Instagram, you see how much I eat mango. So Zynamite off the bat I'm a fan of. But Zynamite is a newer ingredient. There's a lot of content from Brady on this. He talks a lot about how he brought it to America. He did a lot of the heavy lifting, getting it into the States here.
It didn't matter like what it took. We're gonna get Zynamite and we're gonna bring it to North America.
Now, I don't know if that was just specific to that time. I do have to be honest here and say that it is available in other products now. It's not only available in Total Focus. There are other places with it, but that doesn't make it any less cool. It's a very interesting ingredient, has a lot of different benefits. Some of the studies are actually even on performance and strength and stuff like that, but a lot of the studies were in conjunction with other ingredients that aren't available in this product. In terms of nootropic abilities, it is very potent, and I think that it could be used as either a replacement or an addition to caffeine. Now, you're getting 60% magniferin in this product, so there's 200 milligrams, you're getting about 120 milligrams of the main bioactive constituent within Zynamite. Because this main bioactive constituent is able to pass the blood-brain barrier, it is possible for it to do a couple things, such as actually stimulating the central nervous system in a similar way to the way that caffeine does it as well. More specifically, it actually stimulates long-term potentiation within the hippocampus, which is generally associated with time and space-dependent memory. Scientists did conclude that there may be a synergistic boost if you take caffeine and Zynamite together, which is really nice to hear because there is purcaf in here, which we'll get to a little bit later. There are a lot of other potential exercise benefits if you are an athlete. I know that this is a nootropic, so this video may get a lot of views from people who are just looking for focus, time, energy type of benefits. However, if you are an athlete, there are some other benefits when it's combined with things like quercetin, but I don't want to get too much into that. There are like some antioxidant properties and a whole bunch of other stuff, but it's not really too relevant to this product today for the actual intended purposes of this product. Now the second ingredient here is something that I actually am a huge fan of, Rhodiola rosea. This one is standardized to 3% rosavins and 1% salicylate. This is just the standardization for Rhodiola rosea. There are some exotic standardizations out there with different percentages, but this is the one you're going to see most often. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's very predictable when you take the product because you know exactly the standardization you're getting and what that should feel like as compared to other ones out there. Rhodiola is a really cool ingredient because it's both adaptogenic and also stimulating. It can help modulate your cortisol, but also have like a stimulatory effect on the body. Rhodiola is an herb that Vikings used to chew before they went on their raids. It calmed them, but also put them into a berserker state. It's a very cool product. Tons of different benefits depending on the standardization of the two bioactive constituents within it. Like I said, rosavins and salicylate. And when you play with those, you can get some really interesting benefits out of it here. This one is going to be both calming, but also quite lasering in the focus. It's hard to explain until you actually try it for yourself. I like Rhodiola a lot for this reason, is that it's not like an erratic stimulatory effect where you're all over the place. It's not like an Adderall. It's very calming and it helps keep you like on topic, in the pocket, working on what you need to be working on. I think that a lot of nootropics miss the mark because they're way too stimulatory and get you on this crazy crusade to get stuff done. I think that Rhodiola is really beneficial for a product like this because you are adding two stimulants, if you consider Zynamite a stimulant, as well as keeping it calm and collected. A study in 2015 actually had self-reported effects of reducing anxiety, stress, and anger while improving energy cognition. And like Zynamite, it may have some other benefits like antioxidant, anti-aging. There are some other things. I'm not going to talk about those too much as it isn't really too relative to this actual product. But just know that Rhodiola rosea is a really widespread benefiting ingredient that can affect a lot of different parts of your life. For this purpose though, just know that it's going to calm you, keep you collected, and give you the nice energy to keep working on your. Now, the last ingredient here is one that I have spoken publicly about my anecdotal feelings on. Purcaf, organic caffeine from green coffee beans. We've got 50 milligrams here. Purcaf is 95% caffeine by weight, so you're actually getting more like 47.5 milligrams, but you know, it's pretty close. That's why I said before, I actually take 2 of these at a time. I can handle a little bit more of this. I like the 400 milligrams of Rhodiola, 400 milligrams of Dynamite. By the way, quick cut back to Zynamite. Zynamite actually has safety data all the way up to 2,000 milligrams per day, per kilogram, I believe it actually is. It's like an insanely high GRAS status. Like, you cannot take too much of this stuff, so it's actually really quite safe. And on top of that, caffeine in here is actually very low, so if you wanted to take 2 of these at a time, I don't think that it's a bad thing. Obviously the instructions say don't go over 2 a day, but it's actually it's a very light product. It's very helpful without being too much. So if you do feel like you really need an extra boost, you can go for the 2 caps. Back to the topic here, Purcaf organic caffeine. One of the anecdotes that I have spoken publicly about is I actually believe that these natural caffeines are a little stronger. I don't have any data to back that up, other than the fact that you get a bit of an entourage effect with these natural caffeines because they have other natural constituents in the ingredient there that could possibly help with the bioavailability, the absorption of it. I don't really have data on what it might be, but I personally believe that they feel slightly stronger than normal caffeine anhydrous. Just my personal anecdote here. Caffeine at 50 milligrams. You guys have heard me talk about caffeine a lot in the last year. There is tons of data on how caffeine can help in tons of different ways. It's going to help not only just keep you awake, but it's also going to help with your focus, your cognitive benefits, and physical performance if that's something you're into. So obviously Purcaf is certified organic, it's GRAS certified, super safe. You know, it's just like any other caffeine. You know that it's going to be safe, but because you're getting the Purcaf trademark version here, there's just a little bit of extra to it. So that's it. 3 ingredients: Rhodiola rosea, Zynamite, Purcaf. 3 hard-hitting ingredients that I think really is all that you need for most days. I like it a lot as like an emergency pill pop if I'm falling asleep, or if I'm losing my energy, or some days if I just need a little bit, but I don't want to be taking too much because later on I might be taking a pre-workout, or it might be late and I need to get to sleep at some point. So Total Focus, I'm a huge fan of, guys. It's fit into my lifestyle so well that I'm almost out of it. I love taking it every single day. It's super helpful for me. I think our whole team here has actually really enjoyed it. And yeah, I don't really think there's much more that I can say about it. I don't have a coupon code, so I can't help you guys out with the price on this one. However, they are on Amazon, and I think it's their main distributor, so you get, if you have Amazon Prime, you get free shipping and really quick shipping times. If you're interested in more of a deep dive, Heather did do a great blog post on this. You can go over to PricePlow.com/Azoth, I'm guessing, or Azoth. I apologize, Brady. Everyone on YouTube says Azoth so differently that it took me actually getting on a call with Brady to understand that it's not Azoth, Azoth, or anything like that. It's Azoth. So I apologize if I mispronounced that at any point in this video. Anyway, Total Focus, great one pill solution to tiredness, a little bit of anxiety, or just I guess like a writer's block. It really helps me out when I just need to get stuff done. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you making it to this point in the video. I tried to keep this one a little bit shorter, but it ran over, ironically, for just a 3-ingredient product review. So in any case, I really appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'd love to talk about the product with you. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.
Welcome to PricePlow.